There was an old woman named Noura who lived in a small village surrounded by lush green fields and rolling hills. She was well known among the villagers, not for her wealth or possessions, but for her unshakable happiness. No matter what life threw at her, she always had a smile on her face and a kind word to share. Curious about her secret, a young man from the village approached her one day and asked, "Grandma Noura, how is it that you're always so happy? Life isn't always kind, yet you're always cheerful." Noura chuckled and said, "Let me tell you a story." She led the young man to her humble home and pointed to two old jars sitting on her windowsill. "These jars are my teachers," she began. "One is for my blessings, and the other is for my troubles." The young man raised his eyebrows. "How can jars teach you anything?" he asked. "Every day," Noura explained, "I pick up a small pebble for every blessing I encounter. If the sun shines, I drop a pebble into the blessings jar. If a kind neighbor visits, another pebble goes in. When I wake up in the morning, that's another blessing. By evening, my blessings jar is full." "And the troubles jar?" the young man inquired. "For every trouble I face," Noura said, "I also pick a pebble. If my knees ache, if the rain ruins my plans, or if I lose something precious, I drop a pebble in the troubles jar." The young man nodded. "But how does this help you stay happy?" Noura smiled. "At the end of each week, I count the pebbles. My blessings jar is always far heavier than my troubles jar. This simple act reminds me that happiness doesn't come from a life without troubles, but from recognizing how many blessings outweigh them. Even in my worst moments, I find joy in knowing that the sun still rises, the birds still sing, and I still have breath in my lungs." The young man left with a newfound understanding. Inspired by Noura's wisdom, he too began collecting pebbles for his blessings and troubles, and over time, he discovered the secret to finding happiness in every situation. Moral of the story: happiness is a choice. By focusing on your blessings rather than your troubles, you can find joy even in the hardest of times. Like the old woman, let gratitude be your guide, and your heart will remain light no matter what challenges life brings.